The agenda at the World Economic Forum 2026 is manifold. At one level, we are looking at AI, you're looking at geopolitics, the US President Donald Trump over here. But one of the key areas for India, which has a very large presence at the World Economic Forum, is in clean energy, renewable energy. Where is India going with that, and what solutions does India have to offer the rest of the world? Thank you, sir, very much for being with us. Mr. Pralhad Joshi is the minister, looking very closely at all of these issues. India has a certain model, and we are willing to share our information, share our experience. When you go to others and say, this is what we are doing for renewable energy in India, how are they responding?
Now, responding in a very, very positive manner, according to me, whatever the level of discussion going on about the AI, same level of discussion is going about the sustainability, transition. So that's why people are very much interested in the Indian success story. Whatever we have done in last 11 years or so, more particularly 7-8 years, what has been done, that people are really, they are sometimes surprised, sometimes shocked. Because what has been done, India is growing. As you very well know, we are the fastest growing large economies of the world today. When the economy is growing, one of the important point is that power is also equally needed, electric power.
Yes.
So we are providing that much of energy, and at the same time, we are not increasing any emission. Of course, our emission is very, very low from the beginning if you compare to per capita and the world's other countries. But in spite of that, we are doing that. As a passion, we are doing that. Prime Minister wanted that. We should show a model that development and this emission, they need not go together. They can be decoupled. That was our idea. So in that case, if you look at it, total installed capacity has gone up more than 267 gigawatt in 10 years. So that means 50% of the total energy available in India today, power available in India today, it is through more than 51 non-fossil.
Yes.
And that is more than 52%. And with our growth ho raha hai, nahi ho raha hai, that is happening. Our growth is also, it is as fast as it was. Our GDP is very good.
But so therein is the problem. In as much as we move to renewable energy, whether it's wind, whether it's solar, given the pace of growth of the Indian economy, we are not in a position to give up coal at the moment. So how do you make that balance looking forward or going forward?
No, that's what I am telling. I am not telling. This transition can't happen.
Correct.
In tomorrow morning we will have this. It can't happen. It's not plug in and plug out situation, which we are quite aware. But what has been done in last 10 years, that is also commendable. You just imagine, if we have not added this, probably emission of India had also gone further high.
Absolutely.
At least that has not happened. We have not contributed anything further, though we are lowest. We are having the 1/17th of the population, and our population is, our pollution is not more than 4%. Last few decades rather, I can say. So in spite of that, we are doing this. Whether our growth has stopped, growth has not stopped. But our energy demand, has it not increased? It has increased. But purely if we would have done through the fossil sources, then probably our emission could have also gone high.
Sure.
So that is what I am telling. So slowly, now when we do it 500 gigawatt with all this other technology, then it will be a further good model for the entire world.
Sure. Global partnerships are also keen, not just sharing India's experience, but also obtaining or understanding best practices and looking at new technology. What are you discussing in Davos on that?
I am discussing whoever meeting me, or some of them I am requesting them meeting, and majority of them they are requesting our embassy here, and they are meeting me. We are telling them one thing. One is for the global south, that is developing countries. And we are telling that whenever we go for this transition, so we have to, one is stable finance, means the patient capital, affordable finance for them. Second point is technology. When you add more and more capacity, then grid stabilization is an issue.
Yeah.
So for that and also for the transmission, what India is doing, of course, for the transmission, what we are doing, 3.04 lakh crores, we are investing in that for the grid modernization, distribution network improvement, and in a way, in a coming days, digitization.
Yes.
So with this, if other countries has to do that, especially for the global south, developing or underdeveloping, for such countries, one is financial, there should be some capital, as far as investment is concerned, there should be assistance hand from them. Second point is technology. So this hand holding is, we are talking, and world is also, as far as Indian model is concerned, the world is also quite enthusiastic.
Sure.
And investment pitch, what I am making, for that also it is very encouraging.
So affordability remains a key concern for developing countries, also for developed countries. So in terms of the models that you are suggesting, how is affordability a key aspect built in?
No, I am telling affordable as far as capital is concerned. But as far as India, if you can see the model, overall cost of it, are you increasing the cost of the electricity? No. The overall, the per unit cost is the lowest after we brought in the solar resolution under the Prime Minister Modi's regime. After we brought in more wind, that is also lowest. If you compare it to the thermal, the per unit cost is lowest. I am not talking about the affordability of the power, I am talking the investment.
Correct.
That investment, some countries may not be able to do it, even for India. When we want to go for 500 gigawatt, and with such a vast transmission network, that we need the investment nearly about 350 to 360 US billion dollar.
My God.
So when we need that much of money, so I think patient capital, blended finance, these are all the needed that we are talking to the people of the world.
Sir, final question. India can't do without nuclear power as well. You are, of course, looking at alternate sources of energy, whether it's wind, solar, etc., etc. But to meet our requirements, we have to also ensure that our nuclear industry is sustained. So doesn't that, in a sense, clash with your ideas of your vision, of your ministry, where we've got nuclear, which is potentially polluting, and what you are suggesting, which is entirely clean?
No, according to the UN, world has accepted the nuclear power is a clean power. So since that is also clean power, now for the base load, what we are doing? The base load we are ultimately now at present depending on the thermal.
Right.
That is coal.
Correct.
But that is why we have amended the law, the small modular reactors, where the private party can participate now, private people can participate now. When that has been done, risk has been reduced to make the ease of doing business, and with all care and caution.
Right.
We have brought that bill and that is notified.
Yeah.
And I am quite confident that whatever the trajectory it is put before the world and in India, by 2047 it is 100 gigawatt.
Yeah.
I think by 2030 or 32, India will have a 15 gigawatt.
Yeah.
That 15 gigawatt plus battery storage.
Right.
We are planning for a huge battery storage. Already 71 gigawatt per hour battery storage bids have been out. We have called for bid, that has been out. That will stabilize the grid. And at the same time, this nuclear energy, wind, all put together, this hybrid system, that will definitely support our system. And the cost of electricity is coming down. In the first time in the country, 2 states, there is one is Andhra Pradesh, second one is Maharashtra, they are bringing on the tariff first time.
Yeah, no. One final question. You spoke about battery storage. This is an area where the technology really has to evolve in order for it to be commercially viable. Some would say that the pace of battery technology going beyond lithium ion is something which is very expensive. And if it's developed unless it is developed at scale, it'll be a problem. What are the solutions here?
No, I don't think it is very costly because the price which you have discussed recently in many states are also coming up with the bids. Where the states are coming up with bids, there you can see the 3 rupees 30 paisa per unit. And the battery cost in the worldwide, it is coming down, which has been, it is in the public domain
So it
also.
is competitive.
Very, very competitive. And with that competitive price, definitely India can afford a very affordable price as far as the per unit cost is concerned, either to our industry or to the farmers.
Last question, green hydrogen. Very much the future has to be again developed at scale. It's expensive, but there are also safety concerns. Do you look at green hydrogen as being a key part of our clean energy future?
Of course, for mobility and for many other things, green hydrogen is a very important thing for us. And whatever the safety measures are there, we are already taken care of that. Otherwise, I would not have driven the hydrogen vehicle, and I am regularly using it whenever I am in Delhi. Of course, at present, because it has a new vehicle, it has a new invention, new discovery, that because of that, the refueling is a problem. I have to take it a long drive for the refueling. But other than that, I am using it. And in many other parts of the world, they are using it. And in India, Reliance, Tata, many they have started their trucks on the hydrogen.
Yeah.
So I don't think there is a safety issue. Yes, at present cost is the issue. Vishnu, do you not feel cost of the solar was 12 rupees, 13 rupees before Modi could come in 2014? Was it not so? It was 14 rupees. Today it is 2 rupees 60
And
paisa.
I must give you a small example. I am personally very enthused by solar. I have a small house in Uttarakhand and I am getting solar panels put because it saves me costs and I am contributing to the grid.
That's what.
So and that is because it is affordable to me. As you know, it is affordable for me increasingly, and I've done the math. I actually end up saving a little bit every year. So and that's good for the environment. So.
No, even in see why it is in India successful. That credit we have to give to the Prime Minister Shri Modi.
Yeah.
What is the reason? Reason is he just did not say use renewables.
Yeah.
He said rooftop solar. For farmers, he said PM Kusum. You can have your own panel.
Yeah.
In the daytime, you can go for the irrigation.
Yeah.
You can use that excess power
Yeah.
for your tractor if you purchase the electric power which are coming in the market now. For your cultivation, many other purpose, whatever you are using, machinery in the agricultural, that you can charge through it. Even if there is a farmhouse, you can use it for your lighting. These are all the things for which farmer became very enthusiastic. And we are giving 33% subsidy. States are giving 33%, some are 40%. All put together, he is putting 10 or 20,000. By that 10 or 20,000, he has sense of owning. He is producing electricity. Annadata has become Urja Data.
Yeah.
The food provider has become
an electricity provider.
Electricity provider. Same with the common man. His roof was, it was, in a way,
It was just lying there.
Yeah. And he is using it. And he is using that electricity. And if somebody who is affordable, if he can use a battery, then he need not, even if there is a power cut, there should not be any problem for him. So overall, this has become Janandolan, people movement. Because it became people movement, it is successful today.
Indeed. So wonderful speaking to you on a very, very cold day over here in Davos. But our renewable energy future is critical to our growth. It's important for not just the growth of our economy, it is important for the well-being of our people, more than 1 billion Indians. The technology is sharp, the costs are competitive increasingly, but still remain a challenge. But these are conversations India must continue holding inside our country and outside as we look for India 2047. Thank you, sir, very much for being with us.
Thank you.